It's the start of a long march. Tens of thousands of Chinese soldiers have converged on this place, where a path leads to the epicenter of one of China's deadliest earthquakes. They're gearing up for a day-long trek towards the devastated county of Wenchuan, and we are going with them. We just made it past the first checkpoint, and the lands around this area are still pretty unstable. As we were walking in, we saw the side of a mountain just crumble into the waters. We are seeing some rescue workers, though, starting to make their way into some of the hard-hit areas. If you look, there's actually a rescue team that's going in with some large equipment on a raft. Normally, people would get to the remote villages in Sichuan province along this highway. Not now. Only tractors, construction trucks, and rescue vehicles are allowed. Many are full of hitchhiking villagers trying desperately to get out of a region without power and shelter. But some people are trying to get in. Shen Guiyu and his brothers want to reach the town of Taoguan.
We got very lucky. We're on the back of a construction truck with a lot of people from the town who are trying to get up to the village.
Shen hopes to find his uncle there. He's had no news of him. A group of nurses and doctors offer us a ride, and from here, despite the intense heat of the sun, we start walking again. No matter if he's dead or not, I have to see him, Shen says.
We've been traveling for about 4 hours now, and these people are actually from the town that we're going to, but even they don't know exactly which way to go because of all the devastation.
Buildings we pass are demolished. Survivors live in tents, terrified of staying indoors. No wonder when their homes look like this. Chinese soldiers dig through the rubble for any signs of life. And several kilometers later, this, at the edge of a collapsed highway. We press on, crawling down the side of a mountain to be guided by the river. When suddenly, some good news. Shen bumps into an old friend fleeing the area who tells him his uncle is alive. Everything, food, water, power generators, has to be carried. We reach the highway again, or what's left of it. Eventually, we arrive in the flattened town of Yingshu, which a week ago had a population of 10,000. The Chinese government says only a quarter of the people survived. We were told the bridge to Shen's uncle's home now dangles on its side by 2 ropes. Even so, desperate people are using it to cross a raging river. Along with Shen, we spend the night with a family of survivors who, despite their situation, make room for strangers and share their meager food with us. The next morning, despite the danger, Shen decides to keep going to make sure his uncle is alive. He still needs food and water, Shen says. I want to take him out and help his uncle start again, away from the shattered place. Eunice Yoon, CNN, Yingshu, Wenchuan County, China.